Alrighty, this is the plum tree. Got lots of branches down there. Still hadn't budded out yet. Looks like it might be getting close. That's the one that it had been damaged when I got it and never leafed out. It's the big blueberry right here in front of this corner. Got lots of flower buds. Looking really healthy. Transplanted just a few, with the other ones about a month or two ago. One right here too, looking really good. Got a little flower bud right there. On these blueberries, I'll probably leave the flower buds, whereas on the fruit tree, I'd remove them. But the blueberries this big, they're okay probably to have just a handful of blueberries. Shouldn't affect them too bad. At least they've done well before with that. So I'm gonna give them just a little clean up too real quick. Some of these had gotten slightly deer munched as well. Do that real fast. Alright, got those all cleaned up. Just a little bit, they're looking good. Got some big tall shoots on that one, and some of the smaller blueberry in the south, let's see, make sure I'm getting I guess this is the southeast corner. No, I'm sorry, southwest corner and southeast corner from the apple tree right here in the middle. It's looking really good. I think that leaf's actually from last year, so it's not leafing out yet, although it looks like it. Got the blueberries here. Do a quick cleanup on these blueberries too. Right, the apple trees still not budding out yet. Put this mound in right at the end of the year last year. This was one of the last ones, so this one didn't have a chance to get quite as much growth after that as the other trees, so hopefully that one will kick in. Here's the elderberry. Got some starting to leaf out right there, putting on some growth. Lots of shoots coming out everywhere. I probably will end up burying this one in the ground like I was kind of debating on last time, so see how that turns out. Just cleaning off those deer munched ends too on that one. It's really hard to do one-handed because the plant keeps bobbing back and forth. It's like a moving target. It's the cherry tree. Oops, I think I'm going into the other row. Actually, I'll head back on the other side. Got the plum tree. It's almost in, probably gonna be in full bloom next week or sooner. It's got flower buds are really starting to be everywhere, and they're just covering the branches. This is the one that smells so good. I wish there was like a smell feature. I could just share that with y'all too. It's like a really sweet, kind of fruity, slightly fruity smell is how I describe it. It's really good smelling. This is a plum tree. I'll clean this one up just a little bit real fast. Didn't realize these were gonna be prune with me videos, but I figured it'd be a good time to get it in while I'm doing it. That was the one that didn't make it. I don't know if you can hear back there. I'll do it maybe when I'll just pause for a second when I get back closer to there, but the birds are just having a ball back there. This is the apple tree, and I can't remember if I mentioned before, but these were shoots from it, and I'm pretty positive that these two are shoots from the variety, and there's two more, kind of one right here, one right there. They may also be from the main variety too, but they could be rootstock, so I'm like 100% pretty much these are kind of 50-50 on if those are, but I meant put the mound up around them, so hopefully they'll root this year and I can cut them off, maybe dig down a little bit, cut them off, and have some nice some small on root apple trees. OWN, own root apple trees, just meaning they won't be on a rootstock, they'll be on their own roots, which is what I would really love all my trees to be eventually. And I'll talk about that in detail some other time, because I could probably make a very huge video on just that. But this is the other apple tree. This is the one that was cut about right there and sent up all that crazy growth. Still hadn't budded out yet. This is my one tree that's been struggling with the that powdery mildew, which is that white stuff. So this is the one that I would, I'm gonna pass on pruning right now, just because it does have that. So, one with a severe disease issue like that or something, that one is gonna be one that I would skip, just with using the same pruner. I haven't cleaned it the whole time so far, so I'll probably do that one last, and then just give it just a quick vinegar wipe afterwards, and should be all set for the next time. It's the black locust. Yeah, it's all inside and out of this fence, so probably gonna have to cut the fence off to get it out of there. It grew so much. Still not leafing out yet. Got a little apple tree right here. Nothing yet on that one. A little bit. This is the older apple tree. Nothing yet with that one either. Head back down to the other side. I think I've forgotten about this plum tree. I forgot there was one in here, but looks like it kept the deer off too, so maybe the deer forget about it too as well. So having it kind of growing up and all that stuff kind of hit it. But I'll probably clear that off to let more light down in there so it'll bud out from the bottom some this year, hopefully. Cut up these tree branches and put next to the trees. This is the plum tree that fell over, and it's blooming. Got lots of healthy looking growth too. So I may just so like the roots start kind of somewhere in this section, and then this is about 4 feet up. I may make a mound right here and kind of just surround some of these. You can see all these little branches right here from the plum, and just may make it a plum bush kind of growing right here, and kind of wound it a little bit right in there so that it'll hopefully root and maybe can have a chance at a second life. Apple down in there still hadn't bloomed yet. This is the mulberry that it's looking like, to me, it's probably gonna have to come up from the roots, or either a bud right near the bottom. Looks like most of them didn't make it. Some more, I think, a more warm variety mulberry. You can see this branch got just ripped off by a deer right there. We'll just cut that back flush to this is the apple tree. Let me just looks like the very tip of this one might be dead. This would be another branch I'll pull down when it gets a little warmer. Train it to go sideways on there. That tree looks really healthy on that one. This tree still has some leaves too hanging in there. This is the one in the shade of these big trees. So try to open the skylight a little bit and let it get some more light this year. Hopefully, probably do better. Mulberry, looking good. Buds really starting to swell on this one. Apple tree, it looks just really healthy. Got a little side branch down there. Over to another apple tree. That one's looking good. None of these are budding out yet. The skyscraper mulberry. Still doing good. Looks like it's going to be holding dormant for a little bit longer. Apple tree looking good and healthy. All these are dormant right now. It's the rootstock hawthorn, I'm thinking. Honey locust right here. Still dormant. Can't decide what to do with that one, if I want to get rid of it or not. Still trying to decide. I think this is a lilac, actually. So it's got some buds right there. Some of those red buds. Looks like maybe flower buds, so hopefully that'll be coming soon. These are the grapevine cuttings mostly. They look like they're doing well. None leafing out yet. Oh wow, that one's starting to bud actually a little bit. Oh wow, some of these grapevines are starting to bud. Or the buds are swelling at least. It's kind of too hard for me to get in there, but you may can see it like right there. That one right there at the tip of my finger. Sorry to stick my big finger in front of the camera, but that one looks like you can kind of see it swelling, turning green. So I may put some parafilm over the top of these cuttings to help try to ensure that they don't dry out. We definitely haven't had that issue lately with it being cold and wet. But as the weather turns hotter, I'm concerned, they may dry out while they're still trying to root because they don't have any roots on them. It's just the straight cutting that I stuck in the soil. So I might do that today if I get a chance to just try to seal in that moisture so they're not losing that excess moisture. Willow's really starting to send up some new healthy looking shoots. So that's good. This one over here too, really pretty on that one. Looks really good. So that should conclude the food forest today. I didn't realize it was going to be just a minor prune with me walk along, but thank y'all for letting me get that done while we were doing that. 2 for 1. So hopefully everything's coming along good so far. The pools and the ponds, so it should be interesting as the weather's warming and getting a little bit closer to everything really starting to leaf out and grow. And I'm excited about the water retention aspects in the food forest, these new pools and everything. So that should be really exciting. I'll hopefully get to work a little bit extra this week, so may have some updates on the pool, and we'll see how it all turns out. And I'll thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all guys soon. Bye guys.